Incoming message, someone is destroying your son. Here he is, Funky Kong number 2. Funky Kong. I'm standing in the rain. The reason is Funky Kong, he's a pain. He drove me insane with his attitude. He was rude, he was stupid like a Funky Kong sucks. Hate that Funky
Welcome to the second episode of the official Mario Kart 8 Forum.com podcast. I'm here with some fantastic Mario Kart players, so we're just going to go around the table and introduce ourselves. As we introduce ourselves, let us know if you're representing a Mario Kart clan today, and where you're chatting from. How about you go first, Liquid?
Hi, I'm Liquid, and I'm leader of Oracles. I come from Kapa'a, Kauai, as well as Orange County, California.
Very cool. And in case if people missed it, she was in the first episode, so it's great to have her back. And how about you? First to the podcast is MikeyFromSantee.
Hello, yeah, my name is Mikey. I'm from the Gunslingers clan, and I'm here in Spring Valley, California, here in San Diego County.
Very cool. And I actually know Mikey because we went to Comic-Con. We met at Comic-Con one time, so that was really cool.
Yes, we did. It was awesome.
And then let's say hello to Dudley. Go ahead and say hi, Dudley.
Yes, hello. I'm Dudley. I don't really have a Mario Kart clan at the moment, and I'm from Virginia.
Ah, cool. Seems like there's a good amount of Mario Kart players from Virginia. I don't know why. Just maybe only the ones that go on Skype.
There's a few out there.
Yeah, and of course, you're gonna help me with your name because I blanked on how to pronounce it. As you know,
this is Pi, then Russ.
Pyrus. See, that should be easy. So go ahead and introduce yourself after I.
Hey, I'm Pyrus. I'm in like 13 different clans. I can name them all: P-Star, HAP, AZ, 3A, SOAR, ZPI, Z7, SS, MKM, THW, FOD, MPT, and that's the leader of my clan. I'm from Georgia, Gwinnett, and I'm just ready to talk about my opinions.
Oh, very cool. Oh, now, what was the very first clan, Mario Kart clan you were ever part of?
I was actually part of that I created like a long time ago, but it wasn't official.
Uh-huh.
And then my real clan war was with SS.
Oh, very cool. And SS stands for?
Speeding Spartians.
Speeding Spartians. Okay, sweet. Cool. So hopefully some of those members are listening. It's kind of a cool shout out. As you know, it was just yesterday, right? There's a couple cool things. First, Mario Kart 8 had a new trailer, revealed some courses coming back, some new course footage, and some more confirmation of characters, so we're going to get to that. Also, just yesterday, there was a pretty sweet Nintendo Direct all about the next Super Smash Brothers for the 3DS and the Wii U. So we're just going to go around and kind of talk about it. First off, let's, of course, this is Mario Kart, so we're going to start with Mario Kart. Everyone have a chance to watch the newest Mario Kart 8 trailer?
Yeah, I did.
So let's go around.
Pretty sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, well, how about you start off, Mikey? What was your just initial impressions of it?
The game looks awesome. The graphics are far and away something I wasn't expecting from a Mario Kart game, based off of previous ones. And they've done a lot to make the courses from previous games, the ones that they're bringing back, look fresh and new, and I was really impressed with that. Especially Rainbow Road from N64. I like that they gave that the Las Vegas Stratosphere feel to it.
Well, what do you think? What was your just general first reaction to it, Dudley?
Oh, I thought it was very cool. I was very excited about some of the new characters that were coming because I have not played Mario Kart 7, so I'm looking forward to getting to using like Lakitu and Shy Guy and all of them just to try them out. A lot of the new courses look really cool, and I'm just really looking forward to getting the game.
Very cool. Well said. How about you, Pirates?
Okay, I think the game looks amazing. I like how all the retro tracks look fresh and new, and they look beautiful. I'm really impressed how they did the items, like the piranha plants. I mean, who could have thought of that? Only Nintendo. I just love how this game looks fresh and innovative, and it could actually be better than Mario Kart Wii. I'm just so excited for it.
Yeah, me too. And before Liquid answers, I realized I didn't introduce myself. I'm McMurphy, representing Shell Slingers from Northern California. Liquid, what was your reactions?
Well, I think it's really exciting. I think Nintendo has really stepped up their game. A little bit concerned about maybe the Wii U wasn't a good idea, but I think they've brought something to the plate to where it's going to be extremely not only fresh and new, like Boris says, it's going to be just it's so creative. The maps are just amazingly well done. I mean, you can't beat the graphics, and of course Nintendo I don't think would ever let us down. At first it looked like it was going to be kind of slow, and then we started seeing more trailers of actual gameplay, and it looks like it's going to be faster, and we're hoping for 200 cc's, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be very competitive, and it's the best part about it is all of us at the same time are going to be able to discover a whole new MK, and I think that's what's really great about it.
Yeah, I have to agree. It's like without going into too much detail, just the initial reaction to this trailer and previous ones, but particularly this one, is just like, it is so amazing how nice the gameplay looks. Everything to me looks smooth, and this is not a finished product they're even showing us, and it feels like a finished product. I'm just, I'm like Liquid and probably the rest of you. I'm just absolutely pumped that.
Yeah.
This is coming our way, and this could save the Wii U. I can see a lot of people, especially within our social circle, going on buying the Wii U because this game's coming out.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, one of the things that each of these trailers seem to have done is give us some peeks of new characters in the lineup. The last big one was the Koopalings or the Koopa Kids. And this time it looked like, from the Metal Mario's in there, Shy Guy's in there, Lakitu's in there. What do you think of these choices? How about you, let's go with Dudley first.
I think these choices are pretty cool. I mean, yes, since I haven't played MK7, I can't really say for people who played that game I think they're pretty cool, but I feel people who've played MK7 religiously could be disappointed with character choices just because they've already been used. So. Yeah,
and maybe you can confirm this. Isn't kind of the Mario Kart 7 community a little almost tired of seeing Metal Mario because it was so overused at one point by players, or is that not true?
Yeah, I've definitely heard from a lot of my Mario Kart 7 friends that they don't like Metal Mario.
Yeah, I can tell you from first-hand experience that I'm tired of seeing Metal Mario. It's really tough running around in a Soda Jet with my Mii, and then there's 7 Metal Marios running around me, but it's all good.
Yeah. Well, how about you? Go ahead and take the floor, Mikey. What was your impressions of not only Metal Mario but the other characters being showcased?
Well, I think it was a good idea to go ahead and bring in the characters that were new to Mario Kart 7 into Mario Kart 8, because as much as I'm a handheld player and love to play Mario Kart religiously there, I know a lot of people that played Mario Kart Wii didn't really get the chance to play Mario Kart 7 because they don't have the handheld or whatever. So I think it makes sense to bring it to the console, to the Wii U, because they're still new to probably most of the Nintendo players out there. So hopefully I will not continue to see a bunch of Metal Mario, though. But overall, it's a good idea to go ahead and bring him in, for sure.
Well, what do you think, Pyros?
I actually think that I like these characters that was from Mario Kart 7 since I actually played it. I really loved Metal Mario and Shy Guy and Lakitu. I mean, I love Metal Mario because he was like the fastest character in the game. I loved Lakitu because nobody would ever thought Lakitu would be in the game. And then Shy Guy was just a favorite character for everyone, especially in Mario Kart DS when you played with him. Everybody would fight which color Shy Guy you were. And I'm just so happy that like all these characters are in this new game. I'm just so happy.
Yeah, it seems to speak that the roster is going to be huge this time around, right?
Yeah, I think it's like 27 characters, I think.
So far,
yeah.
Oh. What do you think, Liquid?
Well, the very, very first time I saw the new characters, I would believe it would be called the Koopalings. As per my kids, they tell me what the names are. I immediately fell in love with Morton. That was it. I'm done. I don't anybody. If anybody else comes up, I told them, and they said, you could try. I said, no, I'm going to main Morton. I like the way he looks. He's going to match every outfit I wear when I play. So, that's the way I look at it because but I did like Lakitu very much in MP7. I really loved him, but I had to stop maining him mainly because I was getting killed. I had to use a heavier guy like Donkey Kong. Mm-hmm. So Morton, I think, is going to be my main, but if you really think about what they're doing is I just hope and pray, and what I'm seeing is that they're actually balancing the playing field in more ways than one. Yeah. I think even if you use a lightweight and somebody else uses a heavyweight, your chances of getting killed, you have some sort of benefit there. I think they're going to make sure that it's even as far as playing with the smaller person versus the bigger person, because how many of you have gotten knocked off of something by Metal Mario in MK7? I mean, it's just amazing, and that's what they do. That is their strategy. Instead of racing the race, they will knock you off just like a Funky will. So, I'm thinking that if we get rid of the Metal Mario Funky syndrome, I think we'll be a lot happier, because a lot of people use those characters because they can hit. Yeah. And I think they need to race their race. And so I'm thrilled with the new things, but I'm more thrilled with what I'm hearing, that it might be more balanced between small, because a lot of people like to play with Iggy, and I would love to play with Morton. I don't care what size he is or whether he's a heavyweight or not. He's just turned into a character that I would really love to see all the time. Yeah. So I think that balance, we need that. I hope there's not any more Metal Marios or Shy Guys or, where it's just really obvious that the only way you're going to survive a race is that you have to drive Funky or Metal Mario or Shy Guy. I just think they need to get rid of those syndromes to make everyone else happier who choose not those particular combos, That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, I know, like Mikey said, the people that didn't have a chance to play Metal Mario and Mario Kart 7, and I'm among those. I didn't end up getting a 3DS. I played the Mario Kart DS, and I played Mario Kart Wii, and then all the chapters before it, but not Mario Kart 7. So I'm pumped that the Metal Mario's there. I agree that I hope they really address balancing in general with all the characters and all the carts and the bikes versus carts, whole different topic there. But no, I thought it was really cool when Metal Mario came out because it reminded me of my memories in Mario 64, which is I think is where the character debuted. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just, I thought that was so cool. And I thought it was kind of an inspired left field decision when they put it in Mario Kart 7. So I'll give them a shot. Yeah. I'm kind of married to my Mii So we'll see. But
Me
you know,
too.
middleweight, he seems to be what I do, and but I'm going to give all these new characters. It just makes me hungry to get the game and find out what they haven't told us, because 27, I highly doubt, is going to be the final number to that roster.
Yeah. Do you mind if I jump in real quick on the balancing issue?
Yeah.
As a person who's played Mario Kart Wii and a person who's played Mario Kart 7, I can say that they really actually did a lot to balance Mario Kart 7. The biggest issue on the Wii was the standstill boost. Everyone says it's the wheelies, but it's not really the wheelies. It's the fact that a heavy character who has no acceleration is granted instant acceleration from standstill boost, and that feature was missing in Mario Kart 7, and so that removed that major advantage. And then when it comes to heavy characters pushing light characters around, the fact that bikes in Mario Kart Wii had at least the major ones, had the inward drift to allow them to be maneuverable, made it difficult for light characters, especially ones that are in carts. But in Mario Kart 7, if you decide to go where most people go, which is a heavy character like Metal Mario with a cart that can go really fast and have the red wheels, which will allow you to do off-road really fast. The big disadvantage to that is that the cart can't corner, and it also can't dodge. So, being a person who's driving me in a really light cart with light wheels like the Soda Jet roller wheels, they can try to push me around, but I'm actually the one that's able to move around. They're not. So I think as far as balancing is concerned in Mario Kart 7, it was way better. And I think they learned from the mistakes in Mario Kart Wii, and I'm hoping that they'll do well on the Wii U version as well. But I think overall they definitely addressed the balancing issues.
I kind of enjoyed the balance issues in Mario Kart Wii as a user of a light character on a bike. It does add a whole new, a whole new level to the game of trying to stay alive in these high-paced rooms with weight problems. I think overall, if you can master using a lightweight character in a high-paced room that really is weight-oriented, and you have to move out of the way, you really get good at using items, and you start understanding the mechanics of the different bikes and things like that, and it can really help you move around. So, I found Mario Kart Wii to be pretty fair, in my opinion.
Do you have anything, before we move on, I'm just curious if Price had anything to add to that?
Not that I know of, but I just wanted to say that the Mario Kart Wii balance points about the drifting and standstill, I think it's totally fair, because if you have good acceleration, you still outspeed them, but it would have been best to just go on and for the lightweights to go on and just not stand still. It would actually be faster than the standstill acceleration. So I think it's fair. I don't think it's right for Mario Kart 7 to do that, but it's Nintendo, so they can do whatever they want.
Well, as we go on to the next topic, and I'm going to give you the floor a little more here, Price, let's shift to the tracks. Now, we saw some reveals of Moo Moo Meadows coming back, and the 64 version of Rainbow Road. What do you think of those, or maybe some other reveals you saw as far as tracks are concerned? And let's start with you, Price.
I think they look beautiful, and I just want more tracks to be revealed, especially more tracks in the Lightning Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And since it's confirmed that 64 Rainbow Road is going to be in the Lightning Cup, I just want to know what else is going to be there since the course was so epic in the original Mario Kart 64, and I just really want to know more, and I really like how they look HD redesigned and not just copy and paste, like
right.
Yeah.
And then just like completely broken like Bowser's Castle 3.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think, Liquid?
I have to agree with Pyrus because I look at all these games through my kids' eyes also. And I think that it's going to be I was concerned about driving upside down, and they corrected me. In other words, that even when you're in an inverted stage of the game, your wheels just flip and you're actually not upside down. But there's going to be some angles of the game which is just like amazing. I think what it's going to do is going to bring a whole new breed of time trialers, a whole new concept of competitiveness as well. And it's just going to explode in our faces, and we won't know what to do first. And there are going to be so many leagues that you can be involved in. I think it's going to create it's just going to kind of erase all that bad taste in our mouth about the hackers and MKW, and it's going to give us not only a fresh game, something totally just different from MKW, but just a little bit more profound. We're all going to just take that eraser and just clean off that board and start over, and we're not going to look at each other with so much distrust. I think we'll have more fun together. I think the community is going to be tighter. I think it's going to become more competitive. And I see so many positive things in MK8. I doubt very much if I'll be let down in any way.
But it's very easy to be very positive right now about Mario Kart 8 because everything they give us seems to speak of a lot of potential. You know?
Exactly, and it's cleaning it. It's just giving it a nice shower.
Yeah.
It's like in a rainforest, just going to clean every single leaf. I think you're going to actually, what's going to be so great, the people who have never cheated a game in their life are going to be able to have a fair game for a change. There's something where you don't feel like you're driving. Like right now when I go to MKW and I still play it with my kids, and I feel like we're all going backwards and we're getting worse at the game. It's not that, it's just all the cheats that you can see now in the game. So I think with all that being gone, I think we're going to have brand new topics to share and talk about in a more positive light. And that's what gaming was designed to do to begin with, was to put people together, to laugh together, kind of kill each other a little bit, have fun together, and be competitive at the same time. So no matter what they do or don't do, some of the trailers that I've seen, I know some people at Nintendo, and one of the things that I have got to say, I said I would have never been able to think of that. And that's what I love about it. It's that every time I look at something that they've created like this, I would have never in my smartest years be able to be so creative and so innovative. And it's going to be attractive to the very young, to the very old, and I have to say, being the oldest person in all of the MKW.com community, and any forum really, being the oldest person, I have to say that I'm very attracted to this game. And we're crying every day. I have a countdown in the class, 50 days, 51 days. We're doing it every day in the Skype call, and we're all going, oh, Liquid, do we have to talk about it today? And so we're all wanting to go to sleep for the next 50 days and wake up with our copy in our box. And, that's what we want to do. But I agree with Pyrus. I think we are all, regardless of age, are in store for something really profound. And I think Nintendo has just done one more thing to make us all happy. And I think it's going to really stop the forum wars, I hope. Stop vying, and there's going to be so much to do, and there's going to be enough players to do it in. And I hope for the leagues, for the competitive edge of it. I love doing time trials. I'm still trying to sub that 122 in MC3. But as a whole, I think it's going to bring the community and patch a lot of this, just patch up all the negative energy that we've had to experience in the last 2.5 years of this game.
Well, what do you have to say about that, Dudley, as far as the perspective of the tracks that you see featured in the latest trailer and your hopes kind of surrounding it?
I think the tracks are looking very nice. The graphics are undeniably awesome.
Yeah.
I really like to see Moo Meadows and its team. Yeah, definitely did a good job with changing it. I'm really looking forward to experiencing all the new graphics and stuff. I think it'll be very good.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it just almost seemed like you got off and like, uh-oh, did we lose him? No, I think you're right. It's almost not even, well, you know what, I'm going to let Mikey talk first. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt there. What do you think, Mikey?
Well, as I said earlier, the game just looks great from a graphical standpoint, which is really awesome. As Nintendo's main push, generally speaking, and what separates them from the competition is the fact that they have more emphasis on fun, especially with family and friends. And so when it comes to this game looking so great in the trailer, graphically speaking, it doesn't look like they're sacrificing at all in terms of imagination and fun with the items. I'm really digging that boomerang flower.
Yeah.
I can't wait to start throwing that around on the track. As Liquid said, the imagination that the guys at Nintendo put into a game like Mario Kart, it's just amazing, and I'm definitely looking forward to making my purchase on a Wii U, because I don't have one yet, and this game is going to sell me on that Wii U.
Oh, there you go. I don't really have anything else to say except for what all of you said, and it's cool seeing the tracks, but I'm becoming more and more aware that I'm more stoked at seeing how awesome they look, not so much even the choices themselves anymore, which is kind of a first in Mario Kart for me. It's always, what are they going to include in the retro, lineup? And now it feels like, no, it doesn't even matter because it all looks amazing. So as long as stuff, you went from the standard def to HD, and that conversion in on itself kind of makes, knock on wood, the experience kind of fulfilling regardless of the lineup. But before we shift gears and hit it to Super Smash Brothers, let's just go around quick and pick one character unannounced and one track unannounced so far that you would like to see in Mario Kart 8. Let's start with Liquid.
One track. I would have to say, I think there's, if I'm not mistaken, there is a combination of Bowser's Castle with Grumble Volcano. When I view some of the videos, I think I would really love to see a track that it would include, really not include, but DK Jungle Parkway. Has that been shown anywhere? Does anybody know? Because I haven't yet to see that.
I haven't seen it. Not on the new one.
I don't think I saw
That is one.
No, it's not one of the ones that was shown there.
Yeah, I think I would love to see that come back with a little bit more cave-type structures to go through similar to N64 Bowser's Castle, to make it a little bit longer. That's one of my favorite tracks.
And how about a character?
A character to come back or make sure that they're there.
Either or.
Yeah. Oh well. I hope Lokooyv does make it, but I probably won't use them now. So I think they've just about covered every single character. I really don't want to see anything from Wii Fit or Animal Crossing in there. Sorry, I just have to throw that out there. But I'd love to see Hello Kitty Cruisers again. Yes, I will say it again this week. It embarrasses my clan immensely when I mention how much we're going to buy this game and be competitive in it. But I'd like to see Hello Kitty in there, yeah. And all the others, Sanrio people, yeah.
What do you think, Pyrus? One track, one character.
One character that's new to the game that I want is Firebro. He looks so awesome. I love playing him Mario Super Sluggers and the Mario Baseball for the GameCube. And one track that I want back is actually Toad's Factory, because they can do so much with it, with the crushers in the beginning,
That's true.
The exits where you're going off the ramp, they could do that to anti-gravity section, and that and they can make the bumps on outside like a flying section a little bit, so you can actually fly over the lake instead of having to use a mushroom to jump over the lake.
Oh, you're talking about that kind of the muddy part towards the end of the track?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear ya. And how about a character?
Like I said, I want either Fireball.
Oh, that's right. Wow, I'm losing my mind.
or even Blooper, or Boo, anybody, any enemies.
You'd like to see more villains, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Dudley?
Well, for me, one track would definitely be GameCube's Bowser Castle. That would be great to see.
Yeah.
And for me, the character I've been wanting to come back to the game so badly is Paratroopa.
Oh.
I would love to see him back.
Paratroopa, nice.
Yeah, well, yeah. That would be cool. It actually almost is offensive that they haven't done it now that you say it.
They really need to put him back, and I will use him as the main character that I use if they put him back in.
Nice. What do you think, Mikey?
Well, let's see, character-wise, well, let's get real. You know that I'm going to use my me if it shows up.
Right.
Which they probably will. I didn't see anything of that nature in any of the trailers, but I'm trusting that Nintendo will do the right thing and let me use my me. And course, I'm pretty happy with any courses that they would put in, but being that guy that on a whim will just spam SNES Rainbow Road on Mario Kart 7, maybe I want that course back so I can spam that again.
I love that track. I absolutely love that track.
That's the track that made Rainbow Road like a necessity in every one,
Oh, God, I love
That's
that.
right.
I guess, okay, if I was going to do one, well, for one, any SNES track I want in there. I love the SNES game. So, but if I was going to pick one, then I'm going to go a completely different route and say I want to see Wario's Gold Mine from the Wii. I know we've all played it, it's all in our recent memories, but I can imagine that being really cool in HD. I mean, it's so vibrant in color, it feels like a more HD track compared to some of the others there. You know what I mean? It has some cool moments up on that track. But, as in character, I'm going to do it. I'm sticking with it. Pauline. The original, before Princess Peach, there's Pauline, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, so.
Okay.
If not that, then I want...
Well, we need another princess, right? Okay.
Right?
She wasn't a princess, she was just...
Not really, but we could promote
a lady friend. Lady.
That's right.
Lady.
Lady friend. Okay.
I know.
But if I can't do that, then I'm going to go even more crazy and say I want Pac-Man, who is in the arcade version of Mario Kart.
Well, we might as well go with the Minions, too, while we're at it. I mean...
Oh, yeah, Minions.
The Minions would work, right?
Good work.
Yeah, Pac-Man, huh?
Really?
The arcade game was okay. I guess I only really like the camera that would take your picture.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it, too, but still...
Or one more, I think, is surprise. And I'm totally breaking my own rules because I'm saying 3. But Bowser from Super Mario Brothers 2.
Bowser.
That would throw the bombs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think
there you go. I like that idea.
They're kind of heavy on the enemies right now, so I don't know if it's going to happen. But okay. Well, Super Smash Brothers. Nintendo Direct was yesterday, and. First of all, let's get your general impressions on the Nintendo Direct production. Don't you think this was probably the best Nintendo Direct as far as how they put it together? And you have... Just go around for first impressions. What do you think? Let's go Dudley.
I thought it was very well put together. You know, usually some of the other Nintendo Directs have been kind of choppy.
Yeah.
I think since this has been on one game and focused on one game only, it flowed very well together. I thought that they did very well with just the overall production, as you said.
Yeah. What do you think, Pyrus?
I actually think it was a really good Direct. I personally think it was the best one ever because it flowed so smoothly. It made sense, and there's no questions I had to answer, and I'm getting a mind blank.
No, that's cool. We're going to get a little more specific in the next round. So, yeah, no. How about you, Liquid?
I think we were so mentally ready for something that anything they do will be profound. Come on, we're all so like glued to our computer screens or TVs and going, okay, I'm waiting, and everything they're doing right now is just going to be profound. It has no choice.
Yeah.
We're so ready for change. There was MKWii was a wonderful game, and it kind of ended up kind of rough on a lot of people that, the game was ruined, and for a lot of us, and this is going to give us that forgiving nature back.
Yeah.
And I think anything they do, I think we're going to say it's great. We're just so grateful that it's coming.
What do you think, Mikey?
So I come from a little different perspective here.
Okay.
Smash Brothers has never been a game that I played much of, and I wanted to be getting into Smash Brothers and getting better at it. And I've been looking forward to this 3DS version and the Wii U version for a long time now. And they've been putting out little bits here and there on their site and everything, but I'm the kind of person that's like, stop stringing me along, okay? Just tell me all that you've got, then leave me alone until you have the product. So
right.
They had to really impress me with this Direct to actually make me interested in the game again. And I have to say, they did a really good job of it. It was a really smart move, focusing a Direct completely on this game alone, and talking about its technical aspects, as well as the new additions, and finally giving me another release date since they didn't decide to keep the first one. So this was a very good Direct for sure.
Yeah, I I think I'm with, I think it was Pyrus that said it outright, and that's, I think it was the best one. And I'm kind of jealous that they didn't give something so tightly produced for Mario Kart 8. I mean, Super Smash Bros. This one, I think it gave a lot of content. They try to keep the people engaged. I mean, with even like those quizzes, those character quizzes that they did every so many minutes. And that's exactly what the Nintendo Directs need to be. I look forward to every Nintendo Direct that's come out, but I gotta be honest, they've been kind of rough to watch. Besides what's being revealed, it's been kind of hard to watch them kind of stamper their way through their through their own announcements. And this really felt like it was professional, and that's what I enjoyed about it. Well, let's go. Here's one thing that I imagine is going to be talked about a lot, and that is the decision that the 3DS version is going to be coming out first by a whole season this summer for the 3DS version. This winter, i.e. the holiday season for the Wii U version. What's your reaction on that decision? And do you agree with the motivation or not? Let's go right back to, let's say, Mikey.
Well, I mean, being a 3DS owner and one that actively plays it every day, I have no problem with it, but I can definitely imagine how that might be an issue for people who don't have 3DSs or who prefer their choice of controller for Super Smash Brothers, because I know that people really love their GameCube controllers, and that's probably where more of the tournaments that they have for those games will be played, is on the Wii U. So it is interesting that they're bringing the 3DS out the 3DS one out first, and not just kind of holding it till when the Wii U one releases. But I think they sense my anticipation for this game, which should have come out this month. So they're trying to ease my pain, I think, is what's going on.
And to add a caveat to, as we go around, additional kind of question to this is, are you going to get the 3DS version, the Wii U version, or both?
I will definitely be getting the 3DS version. I'm getting a Wii U, so if the Wii U version seems to take hold with my friends, then I'll probably get the Wii U version as well.
Mm-hmm. And how about you, Dudley? What do you think of it? Do you agree with the motivation, and what versions do you think you'll get?
I think it's all right. I mean, I'm kind of indifferent towards it. I mean, I have positive feelings. Yeah, it's definitely going to be meeting some people's expectations, but at the same time, I hope it's not going to be rushed for the 3DS, which could make people disappointed. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's really just up to Nintendo, and I don't know how far along in the development they are, but I mean, obviously the Wii U game is going to need much more time to complete, so maybe that's just why they're doing it. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, good for Nintendo if they're able to do that and do it well. Yeah. As far as what I'm going to be getting, I'm probably just going to get the Wii U version. I don't own a 3DS. I just use my sister's 3DS, and I used it to play Pokemon, actually. So I think I'll stick with the Wii U.
So, what do you think, Liquid?
I think the last Brawl game came out like in 2009 or 8 or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right. 2008, I think it was. Yeah.
2009. So it's a long time coming, right? So I'm thinking they really spent a lot of time on both versions, for the Wii U and the 3DS. For myself, I know that my kids are getting both, but I think I personally I'm really attracted to the larger stages in the Wii U. and I don't mind waiting. And I told them that I think I'm going to be quite busy with MK8 and that I really won't have the time to really play the Brawl, so I might even wait until it becomes a pre-owned copy.
Right.
Since it's not a game that I will play a lot of. But I know when MK8 comes out, I know what my focus will be, as well as I know that 90% of the community would be MK8. So I think eventually I'll have both, yeah, because I like the 3DS as well.
Well, what do you think, Pyrus? Sorry.
Actually, when I first heard about it, about the 3DS coming in summer and Wii U in winter, I was mad because I thought the 3DS would spoil everything about the Wii U, about the characters, and just like kind of push away the Wii U. But then I saw a comment on YouTube saying that in the summer you usually go out in the summer months, June, July, and August, and so it'll be perfect for the 3DS. And while in the winter, you'll stay at home because it's cold and just play the Wii U. So that kind of turned me over a little bit. And I personally will get the Wii U version. I would get both, but I lost my 3DS like years ago. So yeah. So I'll only get the Wii U version.
Alright. Yeah, I don't have a 3DS, so I'm going to get the Wii U. It's not a system seller for me, is how I would look at it. I don't know what could be a system seller for me at this point. I've kind of missed the boat, so I'm kind of okay with that at this point. But I see why they do it. I mean, I think it's because Mario Kart 8's coming out. I, as a gamer, as a Nintendo fan, don't want to try to juggle both huge titles, the two biggest titles of the whole, Wii generation coming out within the same release window, I should say. Kind of mind-blowing. So I'm glad they're staggering it. I think, there's probably a lot more production in the Wii U. It's not going to stop me from being jealous for the 3DS players that get to, lots of time into it and maybe get onto the Wii U and totally destroy us as well. But we'll see. One of the things is this Nintendo Direct gave a lot of information. How about the characters that they announced, or the explanation of the moves? For example, Pokemon is going to be a gigantic force in this, it looks like. Since Mikey is a huge pro-playing Pokemon person, been to several championships at this point. I'm going to let him take the floor first.
Well, definitely, I was really excited when I saw the Pokemon choices shown at the end of the trailer. Greninja's awesome. I especially liked when he put out the substitute and then kicked Mario. That was pretty awesome. Being a huge player of Pokemon X and Y, I also liked what they did with Lucario, giving him his Mega Evolution status as a possibility in his moveset, and I'm really glad that if I want to play Charizard, I don't have to play as the Pokemon trainer and keep switching Pokemon and juggling that aspect. That was always too confusing for me when I was trying to play Smash Brawl. So, I kind of have a soft spot right now for Charizard because I'm actually, as a side note, I'm actually a gym leader for Street Pass San Diego. And I'm the fire type gym leader, and I will actually be taking on challengers this Sunday. So seeing Charizard over there, just I don't know what to say other than Charizard's the boss. That's all.
Well, based on the information that you've seen in the newest Nintendo Direct, which player, which character are you most excited to try out?
Mega Man, for sure.
Mega Man?
Yeah, I'm a huge Mega Man fan, and I love what they've done with his moveset, giving him different powers from different classic robots. And then when I saw that final smash for Mega Man, with all the different Mega Men over there doing that charge shot, that was freaking amazing.
Yeah. What do you think, Dudley?
I thought all the characters that they revealed in the trailer were really cool. I kind of think that Sheik's moveset, I think it's come, like, especially with her down special move, it became a little bit too much like Link. I mean, I know they're from the same series, but...
Yeah, still.
So I found that kind of interesting. I'm really happy with the Pokemon choices. I really like Greninja. I bet you anything there's probably going to be a way to use his shiny sprite. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I think about the characters. As far as character that I'm interested in trying out, Mikey already took mine by Mega Man, but...
okay, you can have him too. He's just
right.
that boss.
we can share Mega Man then.
Alright, cool. How are you, Prius? You're not a car, you're Prius. You're not Prius.
Okay. One thing I want to get off my chest is how Olimar plays. I think Olimar is dead to me now, since I was a huge pro Olimar player who used to play with tournament players and pro friends, but ever since he has only 3 Pikmin following him, I don't see him useful anymore. I still play him, but
Aww,
it's only 3 Pikmin, and
no, but still, aw.
yeah, but it's okay. I have other mains, like 5 other mains, and I actually like the Pokemon choices. When I first saw the trailer for Greninja, I actually thought it was Mewtwo, because it looked like Mewtwo with a shadow, and looks like he's a Shadow Ball move. And when I first saw him, I was like, what? And I just like his moveset. It reminds me a little bit of Sheik and Wii Fit Trainer and Little Max, since they're both speedy and fit and just like a tricky character to play with. And the player I'm psyched to play as is the Wii Fit Trainer, because of the bunch of combos you could do with the deep breathing and sun salutation.
Cool.
Yeah, what do you think, Liquid?
I have to go with Pyrus to some degree, but I'm just not. I can't get my head wrapped around a Wii Fit Trainer in Brawl. I cannot. I'm so sorry. I just really can't. Even though I have the Wii Fit and I look at the trainers, just know I'm going to go on my own type thing. I just can't wrap my head around that. But Olimar and the Pikmin, yeah, because I love Pikmin 3, okay? But I just completely was so thrilled when one of my players knew that I love Luigi's Mansion 2, right? LM2. I have 460 hours in that game. And all of a sudden Luigi appears with that vacuum cleaner. I said, that's it, I'm in. I'm definitely going to get it just for that, you know. But I do like Samus, and she's pretty unforgiving, unlike my personality. So I kind of like her. But I think I'm going to probably go with Luigi, and I think some of the new powers that are coming with each character some of it's completely new to me, and some of it I've just had hints of it throughout the game. But I have to go with Luigi with the Polterguster. I just have to. The Buster. I just love that. And if anybody wants to play LM2 later, let me know, because I usually do 25 expert before I sleep at night. And I don't know, the game looks interesting enough for me to try it again. I did try it in 2008 and 9. The online play was so horrible. I took it. I just put it back in this box, really nice and neat, and took it to the store within after playing my first online. So hopefully they'll amp up the online play to where you can play with each other a little bit better. I'm hoping for that.
Yeah. I think everything it looked really cool. I was impressed by everything. I'm leaning towards Lil Mac. I don't know why. I think I'm going to have fun with him. It reminds me of playing Punch-Out as a kid, getting my butt kicked by Mike Tyson before they dropped him and they did Mr. Dream instead. But yeah, I'm going to see how him being so grounded is going to hurt, because once he gets in the air, he's fairly useless, I guess. Everything they did, particularly the Wii U side of things, looked amazing. It was hard for me not to. Well, that's a different topic that we're covering next. But yeah, I don't know. I laughed really hard when I saw the Wii Fit people. The fact that you're being people by your stop moves are yoga poses it makes no sense. It's like the ultimate trolling character. Like, no one wants to see that character last standing in a fight, right? I mean, it's ridiculous. Even for Mario, it's ridiculous. So, I kind of root for it in a strange way because of that. I don't know. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. But, speaking of the differences between the 3DS and the Wii U, they, in some ways, look like completely different games. 3DS has a whole extra co-ops setting that the Wii U, or at least as they've decided right now that the Wii U's not going to have. We'll see when it comes out if that's true. What's your thoughts about the differences you saw between the 3DS version and the Wii U version? We'll start with you, Liquid.
The platform kind of thing that, because the 3DS is so compact, even though I have the XL, and playing LM2, I have to use that as the only vehicle that I know, since I don't play that many other fighting type games. Mm-hmm. I find that it's compact and it's there, and if you ever go anywhere, it's that type of thing. You can take the game with you, but I like the TV set. I like using the Pro Controller or the Remote, Chuck. I like the better controllers, and I like the bigger screen for gameplay. And I've always kind of steered more towards that. I think the 3DS version might even be better for me, for all I know, but I do know my hands do suffer when I do play it for hours and hours, because of my hands are small. The XL's a little bit larger and heavier, when the Pro Controller is more user-friendly for me. So based on, if you're going to play it for a short time, I think 3DS is great. But if you're going to play it for hours and hours and get really, obsessed with the game, I think the Wii U is the way to go. So, and hence, I think most people are going to get both out of curiosity, I think.
What do you think, Prius, as far as the differences between the 3DS and the Wii U version that you saw in the Nintendo Direct?
Personally, I really hope the Wii U version gets a own mode that's better than Smash Run, even though Smash Run looks amazing and a great idea. And I'm just jealous of the 3DS version, because we're not going to have this. And other than that, we don't really have any difference between the 3DS and the Wii U other than stages. And we just need something for the Wii U, because the Wii U needs sales and attention, not the 3DS. So I hope Sakurai brings out something new to the Wii U, so people can be attracted to buying the Wii U, or even getting a second one for some reason.
Point. What do you think, Mikey?
Yeah, I totally agree. Yes, I'm really excited about Smash Run as a mode in the 3DS. But it was kind of concerning that they didn't really show an exclusive for the Wii U as well. But I'm hoping, since it's also going to be released later, that they'll probably have a mode that is exclusive to the Wii U. Because, you're right, the Wii U definitely needs to get some sales, and something exclusive to the Wii U would definitely help garner up that love. But as I said, overall, my purchase of the Wii U version is really just more going to be dependent on if my friends end up getting the Wii U version, because for me it's going to be mostly about online play, and as much as I appreciate being able to play against strangers online, it would be much more preferable if I could play with my friends. So they have to be impressed with the Wii U version for me to be impressed with the Wii U version.
What do you think, Dudley?
I think the platforming is interesting, at least with the way that they've done it as far as release dates. The 3DS coming first, hopefully. I mean, yes, it seems like an awesome thing, and hopefully not too many people are disappointed with it. Hopefully they can make the Wii U contrast enough to it, because many people, I mean, just from what I've experienced, tend to switch games more quickly in the handhelds than they do with consoles, especially. There's a relatively sizable Brawl community still, and there's a relatively sizable Mario Kart community. And they've definitely stayed around with the Wii for quite a while, and hopefully, I just hope that they can make the Wii U version different enough.
When I was looking at it, it's a little unfair because the 3DS is being blown up on a big screen, and you can't see the 3D effect, which is part of it. I'm looking, when I'm seeing the footage for the Wii U, and it's in HD, it looks so amazing. I'm impressed that the 3DS is doing the 60 frames per second. That's impressive. It's hard for me to feel like I'm missing something from the 3DS one, since I don't usually game on the road anyway. I'm usually the one driving, so, it eliminates that. But, It confirmed that I'm glad I'm going to get it for the Wii U. Everything feels, when I'm looking at the 3DS, I'm like, feels like there should be a next-gen handheld version of this, and this kind of reminds me a little bit that we're in the current gen when it comes to handheld. Not that it's not going to be good, but that's just visually how I'm seeing it. But we've actually kind of maxed on time, so we should wrap this up. There's a lot of detail to that we could drill down on Nintendo Direct. It was such a pretty cool one as far as content goes. But there's future episodes for that. I thank you all for being here, and as we go around, let's each of us give a shout out to people, to entities, to other community members who may be listening right now. It's been a while. Let's go back to Liquid.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me again, McMurphy. I appreciate it very much. I do want to give a shout out again to my players and Oracles. You will buy HKK, so please think soon. We will own in that game.
Very cool. How about you, Prius?
I like to thank you for all me being here. I will personally be maybe coming next time, and I'm so glad I'm the youngest person to be here. And I just want to take a shout out to all my clan members, especially Raging Pain for getting the regional record for DK Mountain. Thank you, Raging Pain, for helping my clan. Thanks.
Oh, that was very cool. How about you, Mikey?
I'd like to definitely thank you, Murph, for bringing me back in again, and it's nice meeting everyone else in the podcast as well. Definitely a shout out to all my fellow gunslingers out there and the shell slingers. Can't wait to get back on the bigger courses again with you guys on the Wii U.
Cool. And you, Dudley?
Well, thanks for having me here. It was nice. Thank you, Lokooyv, for inviting me to join. I think I've only been on one other podcast before, and that one was really a very good one. So this one was nice to be able to partake in a real experience. And as far as shout-outs, I mean, just to all my friends on Mario Kart and in the community, and it's just nice and been a nice time within the community here.
Oh, it's really cool. Yeah, well, obviously I have to give a shout out to all of you. Mikey for coming in last minute, Liquid for returning and wrangling somebody else for us to get in here. Priors for coming in, and I know it can be intimidating when you're the youngest, but you're repping a lot of people that are playing, so it's really cool that you were able to take part of it. As far as people listening, I have to give a shout out to the Shell Slingers like I've done in previous podcasts. Mikey, obviously, but Corchi, Freddie, who you'll all be glad to know, we converted him to a Wii U owner as of this week, so there you go. Nintendo, you owe me a cut or something. I don't know how that works. Anyway, but yeah, so shout out just essentially the people that I'm going to see return and the new people I'm playing with. Also shout out for Checkmate, who's the owner of MK8Forum.com, this is the podcast for. He had to go at the last minute. I know he wanted to be here, and it's cool that there's a new platform for the community of Mario Kart players to be in. On that note, let's all say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Incoming message, someone is destroying your son. Here he is, Funky Kong number 2. Funky Kong. I'm standing in the rain. The reason is Funky Kong, he's a pain. He drove me insane with his fake attitude. He was rude, he was stupid like a Funky Kong such. I hate that Funky